Welcome students. Today our topic is hospital pharmacy. Outline what we will read in this chapter, hospital pharmacy. Definition of hospital pharmacy, objectives of hospital pharmacy, functions of hospital pharmacy, location and layout of hospital pharmacy, personal and floor space requirement for a hospital, and requirement and abilities required. What is the definition? What is a hospital? Hospital pharmacy is a department of hospital which deals with the procurement, storage, compounding, dispensing, manufacturing, testing, packaging and distribution of drugs. It means in hospital what we deal? Procurement, परचेज करना किसी चीज़ का, स्टोरेज करना उनका, कंपाउंडिंग, डिस्पेंसिंग एंड मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, टेस्टिंग ऑफ द मटेरियल, पैकेजिंग एंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ द ड्रग. It is also concerned with the education and research in the pharmaceutical services, because before sending a drug to the market, that have to be trial in hospitals. Hospital pharmacy is controlled by professionally competent and a qualified pharmacist. Objectives of the hospital pharmacy. Why we hospital pharmacy is required? To ensure the availability of the right medication at right time in the right dosage at the minimum possible cost. This is the main objective of any hospital pharmacy. It acts as a counseling department for medical staff, nurses and patients. This is also a main role of pharmacist in hospital pharmacy, to counseling the medical staff, nurses and the patient, or you can say a health worker and a patient. Hospital pharmacy act as a data bank on drug utilization. It also work as a participate in research projects. Hospital Pharmacy Act to implement decision of the pharmacy and therapeutic committee to coordinate and cooperate with other department of a hospital, to plan, organize and implement pharmacy policy procedures in keeping with established policies of the hospitals. Functions of the hospital pharmacy. Hospital pharmacy provides specifications for purchase of the drug, chemicals and biological etc. Proper storing of drugs. Dispensing and sterilizing parenteral preparation which are manufactured in hospital. Because sterilization is a main important part in hospital pharmacy, to sterilize the parenteral preparations which are manufactured in hospital. Dispensing of drugs as per the prescription of the medical staff of hospital. Filing and labeling of the all drug containers to avoid mixing of the drug or any contamination of the drug or misuse of any drug. Management of purchase of drugs and maintenance of records. Establishment and maintenance of the drug information center. तो हॉस्पिटल फार्मेसी का मेन काम क्या हो गया? प्रोवाइड स्पेसिफिकेशन फॉर परचेज ऑफ ड्रग. मीन्स ये ड्रग्स हमें परचेज करनी है, ये केमिकल्स है, ये बायोलॉजिकल्स है, उसका स्पेसिफिकेशन, क्वांटिटी, क्या रेट में हमें परचेज करनी है, वो सारा इम्पोर्टेंट फंक्शन है इसके हॉस्पिटल. उसके बाद में ड्रग को परचेज करने के बाद या मैन्युफैक्चरिंग करने के बाद उसका प्रॉपर स्टोरेज होना जरूरी है. डिस्पेंसिंग एंड स्टेरिलाइजेशन. कोई भी ड्रग प्रिपेयर करते हैं या पेरेंटल प्रिपेयर, जैसे पेरेंटल प्रिपरेशन है, उनका स्टेरिलाइजेशन ही जरूरी है. डिस्पेंसिंग ऑफ ड्रग्स एज पर द प्रिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ द मेडिकल स्टाफ ऑफ द हॉस्पिटल. जब कोई सी डॉक्टर्स ने या मेडिकल स्टाफ ने जो रिकमेंडेशन दी है डिस्पेंसिंग के लिए, उसी के अकॉर्डिंग ही मेडिकेशन प्रिपेयर करना है. फिलिंग एंड लेबलिंग ऑफ द ऑल ड्रग कंटेनर. कई बार क्या होता है, कंटेनर के अंदर ड्रग कोई और है और गलती से हमें याद है कुछ और रहा और कोई मेडिसिन गलत दिया गया, या कंटामिनेशन हो गया कि एक में थोड़ा बचा था एक में ज़्यादा था, मिक्स कर दिया, पता लगा दोनों अलग अलग ड्रग्स। सो लेबलिंग इज मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट पार्ट, केयरफुल लेबलिंग। Establishment and maintenance of the drug information center. Every hospital having drug information center in hospital pharmacy. Main functional area: dispensing, manufacturing and labeling, purchasing and inventory control, statistics and reports. Location of hospital pharmacy. Hospital pharmacy located in hospital premises so that patient and staff can easily approach. It should not be at isolated place or any height in multi-story hospitals. In multi-storied building of hospital, the pharmacy should be preferably located on the ground floor, especially the dispensing building, so that everyone can be easily approached. It should be laid in such a way that there is a continuous flow of man and material. This is the layout of pharmacy. This is the aseptic section, manufacturing section, raw material, storage, finished product. First any product come, that will kept in raw material. After raw material it goes to store, manufacturing section. Then after manufacturing section, if it's required aseptic sterilization, then we send to the aseptic area for sterilization purpose, specifically parenteral preparation. Then it's kept in the finished products. And another part is the dispensing and administration section. This is the passage. This is the main layout plan of the every hospital pharmacy. Flow chart of material and man. General flow chart for outpatient. RS written by the doctor, means prescription written by the doctor, prescription received by pharmacist. It's compulsory that every prescription should be received by pharmacist only, not other person. After that, filling of prescription, then dispensing of patient, dispense to the patient. The filling of prescription, there is a selection of the appropriate drugs, labeling and pricing. Then that can be dispensed to the patient. After that, there is a receipt of payment, prescription filled, regular prescription file, narcotic prescription files. Pharmacies have to be kept those regular prescription file and narcotic prescription. One copy pharmacist have to be kept. Then receipt of the payment, free medications or cash or any other mode. Then statistics and reports. General flow chart for inpatient. Prescription written by the doctor. Inpatient discharge medications. Prescription received by pharmacist. Filling of prescription. Same thing, selection, labeling and pricing. Then dispensing to the patient. That is price free, cash or credit, statistical control. This is pharmacy, result to the credit issue, selection, labeling, pricing. Prescription copied by the nurse. Inpatient medication order, prescription received by pharmacist, filling of order, dispensing order or charges. Also, these charges means free, cash or credit, that goes to again statistics and control. This is for inpatient and this is for inpatient discharge medication. Then flow chart for the materials. Raw material come to the store and after store that goes to the manufacturing for other dosage form. Then received to quality control. After that goes to pharmacy to medical store, parenteral manufacturing. Then any issue to the inpatient department or outpatient department. Facilities required in hospital pharmacy. In small hospitals with one pharmacist only, one room is required for pharmacy, having a combination of dispensing, manufacturing and administrative, and all other section of complete pharmaceutical services. That should not in different places. For sterile products, there should be a separate room or area. In large hospital with 20 or more beds, departmentalization of pharmacy activities is required. A separate area is required for inpatient services and unit dose dispensing. Another is outpatient services and a office for the chief pharmacist. Chief pharmacist observe everything and report. A compounding room, a pre-packaging and labeling room, a store room, a sterile product room. A separate area for drug information services and space assigned on various nursing unit for unit dose drug administration. Floor space requirement. 250 square foot is minimum required area for any size hospital. Means in hospital pharmacy, in any hospital pharmacy space required is minimum 250 square feet. 10 square feet per bed in 100 bedded hospital. Okay. 6 square feet per bed in 200 bedded hospital. Floors of pharmacy should be smooth, easily washable and acid resistant. This is a main important question which comes in MCQ, that floor requirement for any hospital pharmacy. 250 square feet in any kind of hospital, 10 square feet per bed in 100 bedded hospital and 6 square feet per bed in 200 bedded hospitals. And floors of pharmacy should be smooth, easily washable and acid resistant. In manufacturing section, drains should be provided, walls should be smooth and painted in light colors. Wooden cabinets are laminated to protect contamination of the drug. Fluorescent lamps are placed above the prescription counter for disinfectant or sterilization. Counter for Bunsen burners are also required. Requirement on the basis of bed strength area in square foot. This is the area in storeroom. 100 bedded hospital 450, 300 bedded hospital 1000, 700 bedded hospital 2400 square feet. This is the for the minimum area required for storeroom. Then dispensary for 100 bedded hospital 350 square feet, 300 bedded hospital 500 square feet, 700 bedded hospital 800 square feet. Office area 100 bedded hospital 110 square feet, 300 bedded hospital 150 square feet, 700 bedded hospital 200 square feet. For manufacturing of compressed tablet and capsule, 4 tablets 700 bedded 900 square feet, 4 capsule 700 bedded hospital 200 square feet. Equipments required in hospital pharmacy: prescription case, drug store cabinets with proper shelves and drawers, sectional drawer cabinets with cupboard bases, work tables and counters for routine dispensing, sink with drain boards, cabinet to store mortar and vessels, cabinet for glass utensils, flasks, funnels and beakers, refrigerator of suitable capacity, narcotics safe and with individually locked drawers, office desks with telephone connection and file cabinets, dispensing windows for nurse and outpatient. Administrator, head of pharmacy services, Head of Pharmacy Services, minimum qualification is M.Pharm. Dispensing of chemist, inpatient and outpatient. For that, clinical pharmacy should be there. That is minimum qualification B.Pharm. Quality control pharmacist M.Pharm. Medical store pharmacist B.Pharm or D.Pharm. Minimum qualification is D.Pharm. Manufacturing chemist should be M.Pharm. Manufacturing of IV fluids D.Pharm or M.Pharm. Other manufacturing services B.Pharm. Personnel requirement in hospital pharmacy. No standards rule regarding the requirement of personnel for inpatient pharmacy. Number of pharmacists required for a hospital are calculated on the basis of workload and the number of beds available. Number of pharmacists required for hospital is calculated on the basis of workload. If the workload is more, so we have to appoint more pharmacists. And number of beds are more, so requirement of more pharmacists. For a small hospital, minimum 3 pharmacists are required. As the number of bed increase, the number of pharmacists also. Pharmacists should possess adequate pharmacy qualification and experience as well as registration. Pharmacist should be a registered pharmacist. This is the minimum pharmacy required. Pharmacists required up to 50 bedded 3 pharmacists, 100 bedded 5 pharmacists, up to 200 beds 8 pharmacists, up to 300 bedded 10 pharmacists, 500 beds 15 pharmacists. This is the pharmacist requirement on the basis of bed set. The flow chart for requirement of hospital pharmacy. Director, Superintendent of Pharmaceutical Services or Chief Pharmacist, that is M.Pharm qualified. Pharmacist, Drug Distribution Department, D.Pharm. Pharmacist for medical store, either D.Pharm or B.Pharm. 2 pharmacists, B.Pharm or D.Pharm for dispensing purpose. Postgraduate pharmacist for quality control. Ability required for hospital pharmacy: technical ability, ability to develop a manufacturing section, administrative ability, ability to control inventory, ability to conduct and participate in research, ability to conduct teaching programs. These are the basic abilities required for hospital pharmacy. Thank you. Any question you can ask or you can comment in box or email us. Thank you.